Hello, age 3-4 team, the Tru Blessings crew. I'm here with your weekend update. This is weekend 2 in Jonah, and you can read that in the book of Jonah, chapters 1-4. So the whole book of Jonah. It's a good read. I like it. So this is the weekend where we have a lot of fun, and we set up the 4 different storytelling stations. So throughout the storytelling, you'll kind of move the kids around the room. There'll be an area set up that is Jonah's house, and then there's an area set up that is the boat, and then there'll be an area set up where I'm going to do my best to make it look like a whale, that the kids can crawl inside and kind of huddle around, and you'll tell a little bit of the story about Jonah being in there, and hey, what do you think it smelled like? What do you think it sounded like? What do you think it felt like to be in here? And how do you think Jonah felt? And all of that. So it can be a really fun way to tell the story, putting them in Jonah's shoes. And then the 4th station is Nineveh, because Jonah has changed his ways. He's come to realize that, following God brings blessing, and when you are disobeying God, you end up kind of in a disastrous situation, or a fishy situation. So that is our storytelling kind of around the world thing. Hamilton is not bringing anything. He's actually going to hide a little bit. So just, were you playing hide and seek? And I think that reminds me of a story when Jonah was hiding from God. Our craft this weekend will include the little party thing that they'll tape to the back of a whale cutout, so that when they blow it, the little spurts out of Jonah, which is not Jonah, spurts out of the whale, the big fish, and it's just a fun craft the kids can take home and use to help them recall the story and go through it with mom and dad. And I love that as they're exiting the room, the parents are going to walk through and see the different stations set up as well. So you can even just reinforce that at checkout. Hey, when we told the story of Jonah today, we actually pretended like we were Jonah, and we got in a boat, and it got really rocky because there was a storm, and then we ended up in the belly of this big fish, and it was dark and smelly. It's not really going to be smelly, but we pretended that it was, and then we realized that we needed to obey God, so we went to Nineveh just as he had asked. So it can just be a great way to reinforce the points of the story at checkout, to continue that conversation as the families go home for the weekend. All right, that is your weekend update. Reminder, there is no Dawn this weekend, but we will have service coaches around, so I'm not by myself. All right, I love you all, and I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Bye.